What up, guys? Case swap 81 Civic here. Still going on it. Today was pull all the interior out, so I got everything laid out somewhat organized here. I still got to clean and put things back. There's the carpet. I ended up finally pulling out the whole harness here. So I'm gonna pull out most of that. It's only going to be like starter wire and headlights, marker light, turn signals. That's like the only thing I'm going to really use under the engine bay. So I pulled that out, gutted the whole thing today because I needed to cut some holes with the plasma cutter. So I ended up cutting this hole here. Here's the shifter from the 2003 Accord. I ended up cutting a hole right there. It's double wall, so the second wall is the only one I really use for the actual rubber grommet, so you got to make it get it really close. But I figure I could put like some sort of insulation there when it's done, but the carpet's going to go back over that. And so what I did is I ended up taking this off. Here, I'll move this out of the way. Try to get some light on here. But I ended up pulling the old shifter out, which it's just like it was an auto, you know. So in this one I just kind of took this old piece out, this old cable guide, and I welded a you see it in there, I welded a plate over the hole, and then I bolted it back on, and then I actually took these two pieces of iron here and just drilled some holes, made it, welded the bolts on the other side so there's studs now, and then I just welded it to the car right there, and then I made this little sheet metal plate, and I went from the bottom and actually bolted it on. You can see the four bolts that hold it in there. I just used some, you know, random bolts I had laying around, but with a nut on the back. Got that all glued up. Once that dries, I'll paint all this. So now it just fits on there pretty nice. You just line up the studs, and then you can put, I just got these, just the nice little like intake style nuts, Honda ones. These were, I just went to Pick and Pull and found some really nice like gold ones, you know, from like one of the intakes on like the V6s and stuff. And just like that. It's just pretty nice. No 03 Accord shifter and cables. And then what I did with the cables is I ended up just hooking them all up, and then I kind of ran it down. I think it could use one more little tiny bracket, like maybe on the tranny portion. So what I ended up doing is I took that heat shield off. I put it back on already, but you can see what I did with it. So there's the heat shield, and then right as it comes up to the front here, what I did is I just notched it, because it originally had a piece that came down right here, and I just notched it out because I'm gonna run the exhaust over that way. I might put some heat shielding over these two, because the exhaust is right there, and it's gonna come down and gonna go like right there. But I got these are just AC clamps from like a stock car, like Toyota or whatever, Honda, and I just put those through there, bolted into the stock heat shield bolt, and for now I just put a little zip tie on that right there. But yeah, I think this could probably right off the tranny, like right there, one of these tranny bolts for the final, you know, install. I think I'm gonna put a nice little looper on there, hold that in. And then I also went to Pick and Pull today, and I found it's like a Honda Civic, like an EK Civic or EG, I guess is the same. Pan, this is a battery tray out of like an Integra, DC Integra. Guess they're the same. I'm just gonna not cut these little brackets off for a wiring harness, but this thing looks like it's gonna work pretty good. So I've got the stock style battery location. I don't know. I like running the battery harness that it comes with because it just starts good. So I'm not gonna put it in the back, but yeah, this thing almost fits perfectly, like right there. So what I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta cut this down. I don't know, about 1/2 inch. Cut it down about a half. Take a half out, weld it back together, and then actually drill this hole bigger because there's bumper bolts right here. These are the two I'm keeping. So what I'm going to do is I'll have one of the bolts actually be the bumper bolt. See, it'll bolt right, it'll be right in there, and then the other bolt will be right there. And then I actually got the hold down for it as well. Just going to clean it up, maybe even get a nicer one, but paint it for now. And then I also got the clutch. This is the Subaru Clutch Master. I noticed it has the stupid little dampener on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just probably take that thing off and then plug that off so that it doesn't have the stupid clutch dampener, because it's for clutch feel. I like having the full feel. But yeah, that's going to go right there. Pretty much it'll be right there. And I was looking at the heater hoses today, and it looks like I can just cut those right off and run a different hose if I really want to. So I'll keep you guys posted on that too. But that's what I've got going on for today. Spent a lot of time on it today. Pretty much most of my day was working on this thing, trying to keep you guys posted. So see you next time. Have a good one.